This is no cult, Craig. The Watchtower Bible and Tract Society is no cult. If you lived in Israel's day, you'd have been stoned to death for apostasy. There are no two ways about it. You would be a goner. Today, things are more compassionate. We are given time to think about it, and don't lie, no one sits in the back of the hall for 5 years. Boy, oh boy, you who ought to know better as well, propagating this stuff. As the text goes, let God be found true and every man a liar. Oh, and by the way, I love the clown music, especially for me. Well, that's good there, Paradise Regained, because I'm just going to have to put some clown music to this one, too. You see, what's very funny is how you say, I should be stoned to death. I would be stoned to death for apostasy, for speaking against the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. How many apostates have that honor? I mean, do you realize how wonderful it is to be categorized as one who would be stoned to death for apostasy for speaking against the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how you're portraying Jehovah's Witnesses right now? When you make comments like that? Do you have any idea how people will look at this? Do you know how many people are going to forward this to every witness they know? Do you know how many people are going to forward this to every apostate they know? Anybody that has a cousin who's one of Jehovah's Witnesses, they're going to forward this video to show them of just how Jehovah's Witnesses really think. Can you believe you actually put that in writing, Paradise Regained? There are people out there now that just can't believe you're one of Jehovah's Witnesses because they see things like this. I'm honored to think I would have been stoned in the days of the Israelites for speaking against the Watchtower Society, no less. I'm convinced it's not a cult because you told me twice it's not a cult. Oh, I believe that now. They don't use mind control. They don't use dispensing of existence. They don't have the authority to throw you out, yet you don't have equal authority to throw them out. They're not like manipulating scriptures, times, and dates like they do with the date 1914 and a little timeline, 607 BC, and you know, they're the only ones in the world that think 607 BC was the fall of Jerusalem. No, none of that's happening. They're not saying that they have the absolute truth, everybody else is false, and when they're wrong, it's imperfection. When everyone else is wrong, they're false and damned, they're going to be crushed at Armageddon, and they should all be stoned. Come on, it's not a cult, right? It's not using a loaded language with words that only you know and the other members outside of it don't know. Your mind hasn't been isolated by loaded language, not at all. No, it's not a cult. Thanks for telling me that, Paradise Regained. I believe you now. I feel so much better knowing the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society is not a cult. And also that I can come back to the Kingdom Hall and I'll be welcomed back like the prodigal son. And they'll come up and everyone will hug me and it'll be wonderful. And I won't be sat in the back like a farm animal. I believe you, Paradise Regained. I never saw that happen in the Kingdom Hall in my 15 years as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. I made all that up. They don't really do that. That's impossible, right? They wouldn't dare do something like that to somebody who's a known apostate that they say would be stoned to death in the days of Israel. You see? So, yeah, we're much more compassionate now because we got the United States government that would fry our asses if we tried such a thing. That's why we're more compassionate, because the government's watching us for just that type of behavior, because we say things like this on the internet, how we would stone people to death if we weren't so compassionate today. Oh, yes. Thank you, Paradise Regained. I love having you comment on my videos so I can keep making more videos. You see, it's like it's gone viral now. It's like a virus. Everything you say, I can flip it into whatever I want. You weren't really saying I should be stoned to death, right? I'm imagining all of that. I just imagine filming all of that here. So I put circus music to it to make it sound fun and happy, because you're going and saying that I would be stoned to death. How many people have you told that to in your Kingdom Hall? Have you actually told people in your Kingdom Hall to watch my videos? Say, look at this guy. Well, he should be stoned to death. Why don't you go to your Kingdom Hall and tell people to watch these videos with you, okay? And then you can all sit around and say how I should be stoned to death, I would be stoned to death in the days of Israel and all of this. I think this is great. Matter of fact, they should play my videos at the convention. They should get a big projector and show my videos of what Jehovah's Witnesses should never become, because they could be stoned to death the way back in the days of Israel, people were stoned to death. This is beautiful. Thank you.